Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome back to the marketing management class. So, we were discussing the factors influencing the environment, right? So, micro environment factors are completed, and in macro environment, we were discussing the demographic, economic, and natural environment and technological environmental factors, right? So, coming to the macro environmental factors, as I told you, it is an external and uncontrollable factors which are influencing the company. So, last three factors are left out, that is political environment, legal environment, and socio-cultural environment. So, let's discuss these points in today's class. Coming to the political environmental factor now. See, the political environment consists of laws, government agencies, and pressure groups that influence and limit various organizations and individuals in the given society. As you all know, the political environment is nothing but our political leaders who belong to different political parties. As the political party is changing, they come out with new rules, regulations, budgets, and all. So, due to this, there will be a lot of impact on the organizations, especially those organizations which are exporting the products. When they are exporting the products, they will bring in some new rules such as tariff barriers, imposing high tax rates, restricting the foreign direct investments, increasing the interest rates. So, all these things are called as the factors which is relating to the government agencies, and the pressure group means it is nothing but the political groups. Let us see some of the impact of political environmental factors on business sector, so that you will understand what is the political environment and how it is going to affect the business. Coming to the first point, political instability in the country. Instability means what? We don't have a constant political party or a political government for a longer time, right? So one party comes into the picture, and by the time they withstand, again when the elections are happening, the new party comes in. So there is no stability, there is a political instability in the country. Due to this, it has led to different economic policies. So they keep on changing the economic policies along with the change in the government. So since the government, again there is no cooperation between the state governments and the central government when the political parties are different in both the cases. So all these have led to the different economic policies along with the change in the government. Coming to the second point, no proper vision developed for overall economic development of the country. See, whichever political party comes in, they don't have a proper vision for developing the overall economic development of the country. They just concentrate on what work will influence the people, what work if they do, it will be in the image of the public, and they just focus on the short term goals to withstand in the political party for a long duration, but they are not much focusing on the economic development of the country. So there is no proper vision by the political leaders. Coming to the third point, frequent changes in the government has also resulted in the change or transfer of key positions of government, which has led to poor stability. So see, there is frequent changes which is happening in the government. When there is frequent changes, that has resulted for the transfer of key position of government. So the government policies, rules, regulations also keep changing. So this has led to the poor stability. So the government is not able to maintain stability in the nation. So it has led to the poor stability. Coming to the last point, politicization in state and government machinery has failed to result in the proper vision for the economic enhancement of the country. So both the state and the central governments have failed to focus on the proper vision for enhancing, that is for the growth of the economic development of the country. So all these have led to the domestic business fall down, and they invite the foreign direct investments, which is influencing the MNCs and the foreign markets to grow, and the domestic business, especially the small scale industries, are closing down because the government is not giving them proper support by giving them loans for lesser interest rate and providing the raw materials. All these things are not happening, and they are not encouraging the small scale industries especially. So this has led to the back down or drop down of the Indian business and growing of the foreign business or MNCs in our country. I hope all of you have understood the political environmental factor and how it is having an impact on the Indian business. Now let's move on to the next topic. Legal environment. See, the legal system refers to the rules and laws that regulate behavior of individuals and organizations. Failure to comply with laws means that penalties will be inflicted by the courts depending on the seriousness of offense. So as you all know, legal means what? It is related to law. Now, what all the law has prescribed both for the individuals and organizations, everyone has to follow that. No one can go against the law. Suppose if they fail to go according to the law, they will be penalized or they will be influenced for a serious offense like putting into the prison or making them to get closed down the business or putting a black mark or filing the cases on them if they are going against the law. So every individual and every organization has to go according to the law, and they have to respect the law, and whatever the rules and regulations which is prescribed according to the law and its sections has to be followed. If they are not following, they will be penalized or they will be they will be inflicted by the court for their seriousness of offense. Now, the legal system in a country is also influenced by its political system. This all of you know. The legal system, why the rules and regulations, sections, courts, all these keep on changing. They change according to the political parties which are changing in the nation. So, no doubt that as we learnt in the previous part, that is political environment, they have a very bad impact on the legal system of the government and our nation, where many rules and regulations are changing as and when the political government is changing. So, both the political environment and the legal environment are conflicted with each other, and they keep on changing according to the changes in the political party. But again, when the legal system and the legal environment, laws and all are changing, even that has a very bad impact on the business, because the people, the public will not be aware of many legal systems which are changing. And even the businesses, they produce a lot of products which has to be exported. Suddenly, if there is some barriers or restrictions imposed by the government, then they have to suffer a huge loss due to this, which is happening by the political system. So the legal environment and political environment both have a impact on business sector, and it is external, it is uncontrollable. We have to just follow whatever they have imposed. All the business sectors, they have to just obey the law and political policies. They cannot oppose or they cannot go against it. Okay students, I hope all of you have understood the today's topic, that is political environmental factor influencing the business and its impact on Indian business, and legal environmental factor, how does it impact on the business. So these two topics are covered today, and one more last topic is left over, that is the socio-cultural factor under the macro environment. It is a bit lengthy topic, so I will be explaining in tomorrow's class. These two topics I will be sending the notes. All of you write down and tomorrow if we complete that last topic, so the factors influencing the environment will be completed. Okay, thank you everyone.